Also, hi,
like
chat.
there are air currents in. Oh, hi. They're like air currents in the void that you can fly the boat, that you can glide the boat over, or even the elytra that you can glide over, and it will automatically rise you up. As
I
it'll rise you up like you're hitting an air current. Now
I
here's the
grabbed food
kicker.
before starting, so ignore that chat. But
Yeah, yeah.
ignoring any munching, I think we just need an end update. But I don't have the confidence of that, considering I did not like the Nether update.
I think the Nether update cooked pretty good.
I disagree. I think it became more of a pain in the ass than anything.
It was always a pain in the ass, but at least it's
It
a
has
pain in the ass that
variety.
means something now.
It has variety at the cost of like I don't know. It just stuff about it bothers me. I've had this conversation with TJ multiple times, and I think he would. We're largely in agreement on our issues with the end, or with the Nether. The end is a different story. That's
The end is just like an afterthought, and no one wants to touch it because Mojang doesn't want to touch it because most people don't bother fighting the end dragon half the time.
true. Hmm.
But I think making it worth it more. So, okay, so hot take. I'm going to take away the ability for fireworks to propel you with the elytra.
People would be furious, so they're probably not going to do it.
But I am going to replace it with the ability to make ender vents craftable that you can place in your world, and they will rise you up as if you just used a firework.
You know for a fact they're not going to do. You
You
know
know,
for a
like
fact they
Assassin's.
won't do it because people will be like, what am I gonna do on my world now? I have so many
They
fireworks. It's
already
all pointless.
they they already did this with the villagers,
Mm,
but I also would add to this as like, okay, so the flying boat only works in the end, but it's craftable using phantom membranes. I'm also going to make it so phantoms don't spawn in groups. They spawn one at a time and only at certain times of night, and you have to sleep a lot less in order to make them happen. 3 days is too much, is too quickly, and 3 or 4 at a time is too much. So I'm going to go with two. Is that you start off with one after not sleeping for 5 days, and then after 10 days, it doubles to two, but it never goes beyond two. Then make phantom membranes craftable with a boat that makes it so you can glide around in the end. Not not flying. You can't use fireworks with it, but you can go through ender air currents in order to rise up. Kind of like kind of like in Assassin's Creed 2 when you used the flying machine and you had to get underneath a campfire
yeah.
in order to rise the machine up. Something like that. And then you can get the elytra and it works exactly the same as the elytra does now, except you can't use fireworks with it. But you can, with the assistance of some ender eyes, and I'm gonna say, not phantom membranes. I think we need to add another mob to the end that isn't an enderman and reduce the amount of enderman spawn because you're not going to need as many ender eyes now. Or make a drop that only drops from the enderman
honestly, the not Endermen. Trying to remember what they're called.
Endermite?
No, in dungeons they have. They're not quite Endermen,
Hmm.
but they're like variants of them, which I think,
Okay.
that would be a little more interesting because you've got big one, like big ones that are. I'm almost curious that like can shoot projectiles and shit.
Hmm. So what if we take an idea from Aether? And you know those flowers that shoot poisonous darts?
Yeah.
Well, what if they don't shoot poisonous darts? What if they just do kind of like the breeze? There we go. We have another use for breeze cores. It's how we make vents. You have to use ender eyes, purpur blocks, and breeze cores. I think that's what they're called. I don't remember. Um, and you can make a vent, and it works like a firework, but it's a stationary one that you can fly over with an elytra, making it so elytras are still very useful for getting around quickly, but you have to have been there before.
I posted VC chat. What they have is other variants than dungeons, and it's like I don't know. I think that could be a little better because it's variety, and they're fucking
Okay,
creepy.
I like the big muscle arm one.
Yeah, that one shoots projectiles.
That's yeah, that's the one that's what I would be thinking of if I was thinking like an air-based one. So I think I would make a special eye that drops from these that then you would use with uh breeze cores. I'm just gonna keep calling them breeze cores because I can't remember the actual name, and it sounds better in my head. Um, and mix it with these, and it'll be like a purple campfire that
Hmm.
rises up, that rises you up. You can't use the flying boats in it in the overworld, but you can use them in the ender. And and the campfires still work on the end in the end too. But they also work on elytra in every dimension. Also, I'm adding a recipe for rails. Blue ice rails double your speed minimum. The downside is that yes, it does need blue ice. The advantage is that I'm adding a block to the end that is kind of like the Aether. Because in Aether, there's a block that freezes water when it comes in contact with it.
Honestly, if we got another Minecraft update, um, you know, where they put actual effort in, and it's not just like, here are 3 blocks.
I
I
think their major issue is that right now I'm going to be honest, they are probably gearing up for a big update. They've been cooking on basically the same update for like 2 or 3 years now.
I I know everybody wants an end update, but a new dimension could be interesting too. I just want more goals. Just give us bosses for fuck's sake.
I don't want more bosses. I want more because like it's not Terraria. Like barely anybody fights the dragon. And the Wither is like the Wither. People don't fight the Wither. They find ways to cheese the Wither.
As a
The
producer,
vast
I
majority of
disagree.
people do it. Huh?
As a producer and hardcore player, I do disagree on that.
Yeah, but you gotta admit that 99.9% of the people that play the game are not playing it like that.
I suppose that's fair.
That most people that play Minecraft are, I'm not even going to say doing what I'm doing. Most people do more what looking around my fucking fortress that I'm making bigger because I feel like I can. Uh, Majority of people aren't building what I'm doing, even doing what I'm doing. Majority of people are playing it like, yeah, I just have my little house, and like most people aren't going to build a house as big as yours. Even they're probably going to build a house as big as the one I have in my base. They're going to have a farm, and then they're going to get bored in 2 weeks and go do something else.
This is true.
Um, because
I don't know, there's just a
it could
wide
be.
variety of players, and I feel like they are not catering to everybody. I want reasons to come back and do a series on Minecraft. And it's not just, oh, they added a fucking glowing squid. And that's fucking it.
I mean, the newest version added a whole like new dungeon style. Granted, it's not a boss, but I think that's like a medium ground between like people that just want more bosses and more content. And like it added a shit ton of blocks. To be honest, if we did a third wave of Minecraft mods for this version, one, create might be one of them. Two, there's a version of there's a mod that's just a backport of all the new copper and tough blocks. And all of those blocks are really fucking nice. And it also adds new combat content through the trials themselves. I have opinions about dog armor, but people like having the dog even if it's not around, even if they just make it sit in the house and leave it forever, which is something that the fun fact, the wolf is actually was such a big controversy when it was first released. It caused the first major mod to be released. Like a mod that has basically been the blueprint for dozens of mods since. Um, like it invented the hopper. Uh, but I think if the crab was going to make it so you could reach further and place blocks, then that one should have won. Um, so, but I feel like Minecraft is mostly about playing in a sandbox, and sometimes we need ways to traverse the get larger and larger getting sandbox. You know what I mean with that one?
Yeah.
Like an elytra with fireworks it is a good way to traverse places quickly, but it's a little overkill, to put it lightly. And I feel like we could reward other styles of traversal more. Oh, hello. That was for you, Kat, and for Tommy,
Oh.
who just joined the server.
Hi.
Uh, like
Hello, darling.
Hello.
I don't want them to just copy creates train system, even though the creates train system is really fucking good. But it'd be nice if we got something with minecarts. It's called Minecraft. And like rails are useless. Why can we not just have a diagonal rail? Why do we have to do the thing? Just give us a diagonal rail. It cannot be that hard.
Put my resources. Oh, I can't dye it that way? Oh, that's probably what that was for, right? Shoot. Aw, dang it! Does this work the way I think it does?
One thing, for instance, powered rails are neat. But they do not solve the problem of minecarts. And one thing that could easily solve the problem with minecarts is the ability to chain carts together. And make it so furnace minecarts are faster than powered minecarts. And I'm going to end up ranting so long about this, I might end up start learning code, which is a very dangerous prospect.
I'm considering doing it because I've found that doing Minecraft seasons is very limiting.
Well, yeah, because it's like I said before, that like
This is both the best and worst game for a hardcore series. At the same time, and I don't know how you can even do that.
Well, another big issue with that is like it's Minecraft playing it hardcore. There's like having a goal for it is like difficult because like what's your goal? One of the two things that is a quote unquote endpoint?
Usually a fight, correct, yes.
Yeah. When Minecraft's design isn't about the fight.
I'm not sure I agree, but...
Well, the whole gameplay loop has nothing to do with fighting.
And mobs?
Well, that's something that you very quickly can just achieve by building. Like the dragon's there, sure, but again, most players don't fight the dragon. I don't disagree. Another boss would be interesting because the what's its name? The warden isn't a boss. It's an environmental hazard.
Yeah, I hate it.
I like it as a thing. It's just not a boss. It's an environmental hazard.
Hello, little one.
Do I think they should make the portal in the end city an actual portal? I don't know. What would you even put over there? A different version of the end? Some kind of like abyssal water dimension? No, I take that back. Abyssal water dimension where you can breathe infinitely, but that'd be interesting. But you know what would really fix that? Some dynamic fucking lighting.
True. Darling.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
I haven't seen you today.
No, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And I'm gonna be honest about another thing. They shouldn't be so cagey about mods if they're gonna do take content from mods.
Yeah, it is kind of funny.
Minecraft has been using ideas from mods since horses, since pistons. I get they're owned by Microsoft and can't exactly go the Terraria route of having official modding device, but maybe they should.
From someone that no longer exists, I have heard the hot take that that Terraria is a better hardcore game than Minecraft is. I still don't know where to stand on that. I feel like Minecraft.
I'm gonna be honest. Terraria is also not that is better as a hardcore, but it's also not good because a lot of Terraria's gameplay loop is based around you being able to die. Terraria, you could easily go the whole game without dying if you just play it safe, and you never like the average person is if they play it safe is just not going to die in the Minecraft world. Like they could easily just play the game normally. They might die if they fight the dragon, but they might not want to fight the dragon. They might not need to fight the dragon. But Terraria, in order to progress, Terraria has building mechanics, but it necessitates fighting. There are things that necessitate fighting in Terraria. And there isn't that in Minecraft. There are raids, but with the new changes, you can just never do a raid if you don't want to. And I did find an untouched manor, so if you guys wanted to go run at that.
Maybe not yet. Kind of thinking of ideas. trying to think of where we have. I guess you have a cactus farm over here I could borrow from.
I
The
have.
old base.
You can just come to my new base. I have a whole chest of cacti.
True.
You can also see my upgrades.
Oh, that's weird.
What?
Can I actually move? Oh, I think that's the wind. I was like, am I moving the airship while paused?
Yeah, if it rains, the airship will. The airship can move. It gets turned around easily.
Are you expanding?
Yes. You. Is that a drowned with? Yeah, that's a drowned with a maid outfit. So what did you come with the cactuses for? Just green dye?
Yes.
Yeah.
I took half a stack and immediately it was replenished.
Yep, because there's some in the pot itself.
Damn.
You could have taken a whole stack. I wouldn't have minded. Come over to the back of my base really quick.
What do you even repair the airship with or for?
Because it theoretically should take damage and eventually break. It's just there's nothing in the game that requires that.
Oh god. Alright, I don't take fall damage. I'm looking at the underwater. I see you plans. Oh,
Yes, come
I
to the
see that
back.
too.
What to?
The underwater thingy.
The ring? I don't know where you're at. I cannot see you.
Kahi the art slime might as well come in and ask thoughts on Uzuki? Oh, Kahi. Okay. Uzuki. My mind is blank. Is this a VTuber? Was this a debut? Or is this someone else? Also, where are you? I thought I was at the back.
Well,
I'm back by the portals?
oh, yeah. Jump into the water.
Okay. New Under Night 2 character. Oh! I need to go.
Oh, yeah, her. Look at all this. I'm gonna do this across the whole ring, and then I'm gonna drop it down and knock out the inner wall so I have a bunch more space to build with.
Good fucking luck.
Look at my base so far and tell me I couldn't do it.
Oh, I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying good luck on how long it's gonna take.
I don't know if I can help with glass.
It's been kind of rough because David usually plays Under Night with us, so I would need to get TJ, I would need to get David, I would need to get Chair, and other people that play Under Night, on a weekend day, which we have not really been able to do, because that's when David is off, but, yeah, it's just been kind of hard to schedule any Under Night So I didn't even know a new character dropped. I'm trying to remember. That's not the like gambler guy. That's the trying to think of who that was. Who was Suzuki? I'm trying to remember. Was that the... I don't think it was the one... I think it's the... She was in the story before.
The pink hair, top hat.
Yeah, I was about to say
Glasses.
the one with the hat.
Yeah.
With the weird teeth attacks and shit. The one who looks like Perona.
Perona is a character from One Piece.
Oh, okay. I am not Googling this. Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, the big ass fucking hat and the weird, like, attacks with a ribcage shit, right? It's like, what the fuck? I have not seen anything about them yet, to be completely honest. But, yeah, I'll have to play again soon. I just have, again, if I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna play it with the boys, and the boys have been busy.
They are not back in town.
The boys are on vacation. Big police boys? No. Do I have an idea of what I could do with this? To make it a little more fancy. I also need to grab food because I'm nearly out again. I'll need to fix that. Are they busted? Good, bad. They don't seem like my cup of tea from like the body horror sort of stuff that they do, but some people may like this.
Look, I don't care if it's Nasuverse, technically you're not going to be able to pull me into a fighting game. Just by telling me there's a character that uses body horror attacks.
Are you afraid what always happens is gonna happen?
What do you mean?
The thing you talked about, how every time you play a fighting game...
I pick a character that I look okay with, and then I start doing a little too well.
Yeah, that.
And far too well for the amount of practice I do.
Whoa!
which is not. I never practice.
Also, yeah, chat.
So what did I
I'm getting food,
go ahead?
but for now. But I am going to be completing more of the manor today. Honestly,
I'm probably gonna put down the last of this gravel roof and then probably go to a nearby desert and flatten it so we have a good supply of glass for my projects and anyone else's projects, really.
I know Tommy mentioned sand, or
Yeah,
mentioned glass.
glass. Yeah,
To be fair, sand is just a form of
I
glass.
also kind of. I also kind of want to make like a little flower shop in the main area because botany pots let you make plant flowers. So I'm like, oh, what if I just get like every kind of flower and then just have a shop on the main area that people can just grab them?
But was this reveal new? I mean, I know we knew who the characters were going to be. I just don't know. Did they drop recently?
From what I know, yes. Past couple days.
Oh, Dawn Trail. That's probably why.
Yeah.
We've been on that Dawn Trail binge, considering we're
They
done.
had like a character trailer review.
I'm gonna assume, but... They mostly showed screenshots before, unless Kahi can tell us more. Is this going to be a thing I'm going to be looking into after stream? Possibly. I see something floating in the air. That's also interesting. That block floating in the air. What are you? What secrets do you hold? Kind of wish I had the one enchant where I could just throw myself instead of throw the spear and it come back. What is that? Why is there just a floating... Did someone decide to put the TARDIS in this server? What happens if I hit it?
Is there a floating TARDIS?
Yes, there
Well,
is.
it does tend to fly.
I'm trying to hit it.
You're trying to shoot down the TARDIS?
Yeah, why not?
I don't think anything that anybody...
Better fate than what the writers did to that show.
They're trying to turn it around. You're talking about specific writers.
I don't know the details. I just know the one person I talked to back in the day that watched it just said it's shit now, and it's like, I see.
Back in the day, yeah. I should use Holy Stone. I got a shit ton of Holy Stone because of the destroying in the island, but I'm not using any of that.
I'm going to assume Kahi was lurking or just curious about the initial thoughts. Unfortunately, I do not have initial thoughts. I have not seen anything more than the concept art. It's not really concept art. It was just early gameplay teaser. I'm very tempted to do something with the build Zach left behind at some point.
Which one?
The only one that he has, like, barely anything done with.
I don't know which one that is.
It's just a bunch of poles, essentially.
Uh,
And, like, cherry wood. Just so it's like a finished build. Granted, then there's Mitsu's build just being like lol labao. Cat, where are you?
Eating.
Oh. Now I have food. I can go back to plans. Yeah, I'll definitely have to give this character trailer thing a look after stream. I'm also going to put a crafting table up here because it's annoying to have to go downstairs every time.
well, there's a solution to that, and it's making a remote control for your computer. You don't have to set up a beacon on it, but base netherite remote, you can activate your computer from 64 blocks away.
Oh, hello, little miss. What? 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 Whiny cat? What's up? Why are you crying? What you crying for? Hmm?
Actually,
I'm gonna try a look with this, and I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I'm gonna try it because experimentation. I could have made it around the whole thing, though. Hmm. I don't know if that actually even looks right. Oh, I think it does. Does it need to be lowered by one? Does it need to go around the whole thing? Hmm. Hmm.
okay. Aether's Holy Sword just looks better in my statues than the Tridents, gonna be honest now.
let's try this again, but this way. You'll have to judge it for yourself, darling.
So?
A thing I'm doing.
You see it? Oh, I like it.
I was gonna surprise you, but okay.
Oh, sorry.
I was waiting for you to get in the game.
I'm sorry.
Spoil it, okay. Damn. I'll just leave it like that. I think that's better. Oh, yeah. Well, since you're looking at it on stream, what do you think?
Yeah.
You like?
Yeah. Does my side have a creeper face? Is that what that is?
Yes. I see someone's approaching.
Yes. Dox yourself right now. Tell me where you are.
Like the average Fortnite player, just immediately box yourself away. Box yourself away from any interactions. Oh, right. Sorry, Tommy. I know we actually play it.
No. Everybody agrees that like the people that just like instantly create the Tower of Babel at the slightest gunshot sound or the boring way to play the game. Everybody agrees with that now.
So does this mean I get to...
If you stand in water, you can charge it up and launch yourself, which means you should probably start wearing elytra.
Oh, you only do it while you're in water? That's boring.
Or it's raining.
It should just be normal. We... Is there one that's just like automatic any weather?
No.
That's sad. I'm sad.
Well, I have another idea. Like, how do I have Fortune and Silk Touch? I have Efficiency 5, but I do not have Riptide.
There's gotta be a way to like do those. That'd be kind of cool.
Hey, can you come back over here for a second? I want to test something.
That could mean a multitude of things.
Don't worry, it won't kill you.
I've heard that one before too.
I can guarantee it will not kill you.
The hell are you? Your house? My house?
I can go to your place. Allow me to completely negate what I said earlier in the stream by using fireworks and elytra.
Are you good, join cat? Or
What?
are you joining tonight, or just vibing?
Might just be vibing. I might join it for a little bit, but mostly vibing.
Right. Get in the boat. Oh, did that not work?
Without an elytra, it looked like you were just
Yeah.
planking on the ground.
Get out of the boat really quick. I want to test something.
Oh, there it goes.
It's not even reaching the ground. It's just hovering.
What have you created? What have you done?
It's still up there. I guess now get in the boat.
Oh, that could be cool.
Get in. We are creating our own airships now.
That was a gentle landing.
Well, boats don't take fall damage.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Whee. So wait, can I... Oh, you can combo those? That's kind of funny.
Combo what? The riptides?
I actually landed that shot! That's funny as hell. That poor fish.
I'm assuming you you dual wielded your tridents.
No, you can go from Riptide into bow.
Oh yeah.
Whee.
I am very happy that the boats work so well with the blue clouds, though. I figured they would work because they work with the airships, but I didn't figure they would work that well.
Curious. I should focus on making my build, but I'm curious what Tommy's doing. I'm still kind of sad. I never even noticed. I think we noticed this cave like once. Cat. Because, like, there's a tree here. This cool. This fancy cave. I see the TARDIS. Seriously, who put that there?
I don't know. I accidentally made all my lapis into lapis bricks, so I don't have any lapis to make a TARDIS.
That's rough, buddy.
On the plus side, I have 378 lapis bricks. So if anybody needs like a really vibrant navy blue brick, I have some stuff to load off.
So.
So.
I'm thinking of what to add here. Cat. The theater's basically ready. I don't know what we would add in here. I have closet. It's empty.
Yeah, I left that a while ago.
But just giving this a little different shape.
I run out of grapple trying to cover this wall. I think I am just going to run off to the nearest desert and level a mountain. Oh, I'm going to run out of grapple. Oh well, I'll get some gravel back pretty quickly once I get the wall filled in. I will simply come back to this.
What does Cat think? Because this actually, maybe I'll save this from when you're actually on, because this isn't just my room. So we can think up ideas together. Oh, I gotta add, gotta make more blue cushions.
Do you know if there's a villager trade to get flint? I know there's a villager trade to make flint. I mean, for flint, but I don't know if there's any to get it.
Good question. Well, Kat, what do you think? Cat?
What you doing?
I mean, for the room.
Some like a living room area, like make a little coffee table, some couches and chairs. I don't know, it's a big room.
So we can have plenty of stuff in here, like dressers and stuff. I mean, I guess
That's true,
we have an
yeah.
actual closet, but real quick, I'm gonna. That looks more fancy. One, two, three. I need 3 more blue cushions. I could have done those blue and yellow too, but we'll see. I just put those here.
I am also going to need a ton of glass because I am also planning to make a railway from the mainland to this thing finally. That's like a good chunk of the reason I'm expanding the wall again. Is so I can have like an area come in for the rail.
Yeah.
I am out of gravel. I will find an island to destroy.
Um. God, so I might need to make more doors. Alright, I was gonna do one thing. And make this. Probably out of dark oak. Or do you think I should stick to spruce like a lot of the other stuff can?
What are you thinking of using instead of spruce?
For like the little TV stand thing here.
What were you thinking of using?
Either dark oak to match the walls, or spruce like everything else kind of is.
The walls are dark oak.
Yeah, these are all spruce. Like the benches, the chairs.
I like spruce.
I do like the combo. Dark oak works better. I think has been working really well for me. His wall stuff. I guess I need to see what all these look like to decide which ones would work best for.
So if I go west from spawn,
I could do drawers, I could do other stuff. I'm not sure, my darling. My darling. Oh. I think she's gone.
actually, it's a bit of a try. Okay, anything.
I don't know what I'm gonna do here.
Oh, it's chaos.
I just need to make a cupboard, but I don't know what I'd want to do with it.
Yeah.
Not even a cupboard, just like a TV stand. So it's like, how do I make a TV stand?
Well, you could. There's two like cabinet mods. So you could go macaws, and it would give you like a little bit more depth to them.
And there's handcrafted.
Yeah, and then there's handcrafted, which is a little bit. It has texture, but not depth.
Yeah, I
You could
see.
also make a cupboard.
Yeah, I was like,
If you make a cupboard, you can put a block. You can put some items in cupboards, and and the texture will change. So you could put a block in there, and it would look like a TV stand, more like a TV stand.
maybe. Um.
I I was facing east. Oh, I read the map completely wrong. Also, Tommy, I am flying towards a far off desert to completely level it to get a bunch of sand. I can swing by spawn and pick you up. Respond in chat if you want that. That's fair. I'm planning far, far ahead for sand.
I am going to need to go gathering resources.
Macaw's stained glass windows are pretty good. Wait, I don't face this. No, I am facing that west, so I'm in the right direction. Why is there just a random zombie pigman out here? There's not even a portal he could have wandered out of. Oh,
Yeah, cat, we finished on trail.
We did. After
Already?
another 10 hours. Yeah. Well, I mean, you think about it, we did what, like 14 hours, then like 10, and like 8.
14, 12, 10, 5, 11.
10. 11.
It was basically 11.
Yeah.
So you played it for like 30 hours. You played it for like 40 hours. There's only so much content you can really expect.
Well, I guess my point being, like, no one should think that it was like a 2-hour thing or something. Like, we pounded it out.
It's an MMO expansion. If you expected it to be short.
An MMO expansion for an MMO that's been going since, for what, 10 years now?
Been a while.
I thought it was 15. I could be wrong on that.
I am currently holding W to traverse large, vast distances, so I can't Google that.
Oh, there's literally a shulker box out here with spruce logs.
Oh, what color is it?
Red.
I didn't make it then. You also could have just gone to my place and gotten some spruce. I wouldn't have minded. If you don't feel like stealing somebody's shulker box of it.
Oh, I didn't steal from it. I just went to the tree farm because it's a tree farm. That's what it's for.
True.
I think the three of us on are the only ones with build ideas left.
That's possible. I have too many build ideas. I have build ideas that I have to deny myself in case we ever wanted to do like a create server. Because create would work with my idea even more. That I don't want to do a disservice to the idea by not doing it in create.
Let's. What can we think? Cat is gone.
You know, the server is actually keeping up with me going full tilt up with this warship fairly easily. If I was doing with this with the Lytra, even in single player, it might have issues keeping up.
Oh, I do have those. Oh, is there any other way to... if you throw the... No. Is there any way to strip logs faster or no?
Faster than what?
To having to hit them with the axe and strip them that way?
Do you mind having them smoothed? Because there's a way to strip them immediately, but they have a different texture than normal stripped logs.
My concern is if I can use them for, like, bookshelves and stuff.
Oh, no, the only way to do it is by hand stripping them, then. If they're part of a crafting recipe, yeah, you'd have to hand strip them.
Well, that's mildly annoying.
Yeah.
I have to use my diamond axe to do it.
I will say I've been playing like the last 2 weeks or so. I've been playing on this. I've been playing it with shaders on, and I like it. Picked a very simple shader.
I've considered future seasons we just do full shaders, and I'm like, I have no idea how people are gonna like that.
What do you mean future seasons?
For like,
The hardcore
yeah,
or just okay? Oh, and a bamboo forest and a war motion. Neat. I'll have to remember this when I want to kidnap pandas.
I could use just that. But Kat, do you see my idea? Kat
I
is
do.
okay. Kat is here. Okay, good. Okay. Should each one be something, or should there be empty spaces? What do you think?
Man, jungle puzzles. I wonder how I should do this. Oh, right. I'll just break the wall and it won't mean anything. Oh yeah, the stained glass is really nice. I almost used it for the inner ring, but none of them quite matched Prismarine, so I didn't use any of them.
Maybe I'll do one of these. So I need another cabinet. Dun, dun, dun. Fuck. Okay. God damn it. I just wasted a chest. Okay. Houston. Okay. Cal, what do you think?
I like that.
Yay! Or should these be swapped and have it like...
I like the way it is.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I should have like another set of drawers or something. Or if having an empty space is reasonable. Do you like? This is the theater! I could probably paint... What's the difference between a painting and a fancy painting? Oh, is it just the gold thing?
Yeah, and it is. There is some different paint. It's a whole different set of paintings too.
Oh, that's okay. I think I have one more thing I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna... Is there any 4x4 ones? I'm gonna assume there's no 4x4.
I think fancy paintings only have less size variation. I also got lucky and found a desert that has red sand around it too. So I'm getting both kinds of sand.
Yeah, I don't think there's a 4x4. So somewhere else we'll have to do. Messing with paintings is a pain in my ass. I think that'll do. This room is... did I... Was there any use of normal paintings in this place? Because that would be nice. I think we only used fancy paintings. Could add a table here, though. I'll come back to this in a second. I like that there, but I can make this work here, I think. And put one here, and then put a table here. I think that'll work. I don't remember if you put 4 coffee tables next to each other. I don't think that looks right.
Depends on which coffee table. I think.
There's only one coffee table. I tapped coffee and there's only the one.
Oh, right.
Unless that's...
There's tables that look similar to the coffee table, but aren't the coffee table.
Unless that's the side tables? Is that what is that the side tables?
The side tables are from handcrafted, right?
Yes.
I don't know if they merge. I know Macaw's tables do, but
Cat, do you like my plans? It's Cat, sleepy.
Oh, sorry. What do I like?
My plans.
I do.
Oh, end table. Which you make from a table. Okay, god damn. Okay, god damn.
looking at your options and realizing how tip of the iceberg you were actually going.
Seeing how you have to go from this table to this table to this table to this table.
Yeah. Oh, the crafting recipe is a little convoluted.
Yep.
Mm.
I can make it work. I think. How many does it make? Oh, it only makes one. Okay, that's great.
One shulker box of sand. Oh, rabbits, if only you were useful.
So it'd be... Then you have to do that. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I got that right the first time, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I at least want to finish one room before I just call it. I could do.
It's going to take me forever to repair this shovel.
What kind of chairs do you think would be the best, Cat? Just the.
It's kind of a tall table, so.
Would it be the more modern chairs? Would it be one of these chairs up top, which are different? Actually,
I like.
sorry. There, sorry.
Can you turn around and look at the table again?
So I can see the table.
I'm realizing a problem with the table, but I will fix that later.
The modern chairs, but I don't know if they're tall enough.
I was tempted to see what we had over here. Not here, that's... because those could work. If that is an example for you, for the one set of chairs. I may go with those because if you think that'll work. If those chairs you think would work, my beloved.
Mm-hmm.
Do you or no?
Yeah.
And then I should probably wrap up after that because it is late.
Really quick, I think I'm gonna go back to my airship and then show how much sand I've completely destroyed out of this area. Actually, you could just use mod powers to TP to me, but
What do you think of this cat?
that way I don't have to screenshot. But
Oh, I like that.
They put another painting over on this side.
I have become an ecological disaster.
I do try to avoid using commands. I'm kind of curious though.
I could take a screenshot, but I did have to run back to my airship and take a screenshot that way.
I'll need another piece of gold. Like that? You like this room?
I do.
Another room is complete, and we have a plan for next, I think maybe next stream, Kat and I will work on a room together, if you want.
Cool. Yeah, sure.
Because we can work on this room. And then there is one other place I want to work on. I do also want to fix
Look,
the roof
camel.
here. I do want to fix this roof. Maybe lower it a little. And change the blocks. Honestly, dark oak would probably be the easiest one. I do think it looks nice for in this room, though. Do you agree? Yeah.
That's 3 shulker boxes of sand.
Okay, it is 1 a.m. I wake up in a couple hours, so I should probably wrap up here. I also think I'll expand the library a little and add more bookshelves. Yeah, the build that I have not seen from Tommy. Tried to locate Tommy and could not.
Underneath the bridge to Zach's area.
Oh, right! I can show that off. I completely forgot that's where Tommy was building. I will show that off, and then I will wrap up stream, because it's been like 2 hours.
Yeah, Tommy. It's like gargoyles closest we got are those statues. You don't really have like gargoyles. I'm gonna put my sand in the shulker boxes, and then I'm gonna start heading back.
Hello. What you cooking? I see it begins. That is fancy glass. This is just the front. Gonna close it off and on the left and start digging to make the rest. I am intrigued. think, Kat?
Oh. Yeah.
It looks pretty nice,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
I will see for myself when I get back from. I am over 1,000 blocks away in both directions.
Yeah, I can see exactly what you're going for. Are you gonna have the water surrounding it all the way? Honestly, this makes me think of how much I'd like to do an underground house at some point.
With the big caves that the new cliffs and caves that the new generation does, you can legitimately do like a really cool like underground building.
Yes, Tommy is proving that right here.
Yeah,
That would have been so funny. Hi.
oh god,
Oh,
no,
I
I
got
just
it!
realized. So guess who just realized that negative 2,000 means I am 4,000 blocks away from spawn.
There, for me hitting you, you get free fish. Also, yeah, if that's the palette you're using, that's gonna be really good. Alright, it is past 1 o'clock. I know Kat and I probably need to leave soonish.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be holding W for the next like 10 minutes. So if you wanted to go, you can go.
Yeah. I may be trying to do funny. Ah. Man. Oh, fuck this. This is just a gaining attention. Ah! Anyway. But yeah, this room, we have another room finished.
Me saying that after I have like 10 more things to do on it, I have done a minutia of what I want to accomplish.
Yeah, next time, still thinking of fun ideas.
You either work together to make the house, or we can go to the woodland mansion.
Yeah. I think because there's only 2 rooms left for me to finish, and then it's just kind of like interior decorating, and then it's done. Like details, I'm like, oh, extra stuff. I'm really happy with the bed choice. I saw something like this, and I was like, in like another game or something, and I was like, what if I just do that? It looks like a very fancy bed, and it is a very fancy bed.
Did you put curtains around it?
You could do that.
Yeah, there's like curtains, and you can use the hammer to change their shape, so you can make it kind of look like it's one of those canopy beds.
That could be kind of cool. Oh no, now I have other idea.
Don't let me talk to you for too long.
So, I'm just gonna do that. Who shall we raid?
Oh, there's the train. I am back home.
Kind of curious to see. It looks like Fasani has roped someone else into Final Fantasy. Cat?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, okay. So I'm kind of curious what they're up to. I can't tell how far in. I think she's just helping them level, I'm guessing.
I think so. I think you're right.
So, as per usual, there's my edited content on YouTube. I was concerned it wasn't showing up for a second. There is my Twitter for news and schedules and stuff. I'll be posting the schedule tomorrow, hopefully. Probably. The One Soul Down series I made, go watch it. I have been slacking on the post show, I am aware, but it is common. And the raid message. Get that copied. Let's go say hi to Fisani.
Hey.